Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Grand T Learns French Town Names. No, it is a Railway Empire. We're kind of doing the other one as well. I'm going to give some new ones a go today. We've got, let me see if I get these right. Caen up here. Yep. As you can, before we get into the town names, I let time pass before I started recording so that we could have some money to play with as we get going and go for, well, here we are, boost the area of Normandy to 82,000 inhabitants overall. We're pretty much where it began, although we are on the rise in Caen. And over here we have this one, not sure on. I want to thank you in the comments for the master trams and the electric cart have both been helping me with my French pronunciation. Could you help me with my English pronunciation too? They're tripping over all the things today. Right, I'm going to give this a go. This is a combination of looking at the comments and I went to the pronunciation website. Yes, this is how serious I'm taking this. And I'm going to go with Le Havre. There we go. Le Havre. I thought it might be Le Havre, but the pronunciation site seemed to agree on Lou rather than Le. Not sure whether that's correct. I can always change it. Anyhow, what we got? We have an analyst. There we go. There's not a tongue twister for you. The stock market. We don't want to be dealing with that just yet. We don't have the money. We do have an inventor here, which, given our money, I wouldn't mind that. This early on, spending points in here is kind of beneficial. We're still not up to the point where we can really make use of express services. And this one, I'm not feeling it. It's sort of tempting to go along this way and get a better mixed consist running, because that one's 41 and 97% and this one's 48 and 106%. So we could always head that way. If we look at the company and construction though, there we go. We've got some good ones here. Freight's our big thing, isn't it? Here we go. Let's do that then. Let's go down here. Freight is something we're concentrating on. So it didn't take long to get... Oh, there we go. To get money. And considering we're running mixed consist, we can also put security guards on our mixed services, which eventually will probably become freight at some point. And dedicated freight running between cities. I've been speaking in the comments with, is it John J? I think that's your name. John J. He's been telling me, what's this? Connection bonus. Wait a second. August 5th. We'll take a look at that in a second. With having warehouses connected to cities. I didn't know this, but they do not count as one of your stations in a city. So we might do that. We might have dedicated city warehouses as well as 2 stations and use that to transport our freight between cities. Not a bad idea. It would certainly work for some things, right? And it would take some of the traffic away from the main stations. Don't think we need to do it yet. It's a bit of an outlay, but we might be able to do it later on. Okay, so Caen up here and Le Havre. We need to do something with these two urgently, which is dragging me away from these guys down here. Considering it didn't take long to make the money, having an initial mixed service from here to here, the problem we have immediately is they both do pasties. Not really a problem in the long run. We can finagle that. The other thing we got to keep an eye on, you see, is we don't want these two to trip into the next hip on here, because that would take us to 40,000, and I'm not entirely sure how much that's going to cost us to build. Well, we could take a look, couldn't we, you silly man? If we go to, is it in here? City buildings? No, not city building. Industries. Oh, they are super cheap, aren't they? They are super duper cheap. Now we got cloth here, and we got tailors. I do like that. Right. This is a good pairing for a city later on. We already do this, bakery. Making use of cheese would be nice. That seems later on, though. Is that brie? It looks like brie. I love brie. It's probably one of my favourite cheeses, along with blue cheese. Apparently, I'm hungry. There we go. Now, we've got wood to planks as well. That's another one. Probably for these guys up here. Although, doing it down here isn't a bad idea. What else have we got? Wood to, is that paper, possibly? Well, we've got lots of options, haven't we? We've got this as well. Distillery. Yeah, you know what? We've got a lot of options open to us. I like it. Distillery, possibly, because we've got the wine going in there anyway. I kind of like that. I mean, it's going into Le Mans too, but you know, choices. Anyway, get out that screen. Time isn't progressing. So that's the intro out the way. We need to figure out what we're doing next. And it's, let's take a look. Security guard, yes, we need to find a place for him to travel on. Should we see if we've got any missing on here to start with? All right, so I found a place for our security guard. He's gone on one of our preserved ones. I had to mute it. There was an excessively loud truck that came by. There we go. That's how I mess up, you see. When silly loud trucks come by, I try and pause the game to try and edit in or out the noise. And sometimes I forget in my old age to unmute me. I'm trying to get better at that. I'm going to get like one of them stream mixing decks, I think, and then have it flashing when I'm muted, so it's blatantly obvious. I could just pay more attention, right, and be more professional. No, that would be silly. I don't know how loud the trucks are, to be honest. I'm gonna hold off on this one, although I think that's actually a good idea. I take it back. We need to make money, don't we? And we need to make money within a small network of stations. That's what we need to do. We need to concentrate. Right then, let's get us... Does it remember this? Oh, that's nice. I was a little bit concerned it wouldn't remember this extraordinarily expensive connection. But it does. And that is beautiful. We could then dump that, though. I didn't realise it was 300 and something. No, it's an important connection. We're gonna fast forward time, and we're gonna make sure we got the money for that. Who do we have here? Analyst. No, we don't want you. An accountant. Yes, just get you on there. Oh, I forgot to say while I was waiting for time to pass, we got a surveyor, so our routes are going to be cheaper. Oh, that's a point. That's a point. No, get back to normal speed. Will this be cheaper if we rebuild it? Does that account for our newly appointed surveyor dude that we've got now? Do you know what? In the name of science, let's rebuild it. I know. I just said that I'm glad it saved it, and then I go and delete it. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna have the bridges. I don't mind the bridges. I mean, they're a bit expensive. We'll sort them out afterwards. We just want the basic connection in. That seems more expensive, but I think that's because these are a little bit excessive. We drop that down a touch there. I think it's going to end up about the same price, isn't it? Ooh, we can probably get it a little cheaper, can't we? In fact, we can get it to the point where we can afford it. Do you know, I don't mind a 1% grade on there. That's not bad, is it? 279. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. We got it in. We got it in. Can we afford a train on there? Possibly not. Let's set it up anyway. Set the line up. We want to go from Caen to Le Havre. There we go. And we want it automatic. Yes. Add a locomotive. We need 34,000 to get the Class B on there, which we'll get very shortly. There we go. Done. Get on there. Let's start this run going. Obviously not going to be double tracking that anytime soon. It's not going to be taking much in the way of anything, to be honest, that way. However, this way it will be. We are going to have to sort of double track that, aren't we? Because of the Simon fattening here, pig farm that we've got. Milk we don't have to worry about for quite a while. But that's a good start. That's extra money. One thing we don't have on here is we can't afford it. That's why we don't have it. Do you know what else we don't have? Oh dear. Yes, as he breaks down. It's a random breakdown though, not a yellow breakdown. We're going to need definitely a maintenance yard on there. But more importantly, this guy doesn't even have a supply tower. So you get on there. Now we got to save up for a maintenance yard. You just clicked on the wrong thing there. So, which is 80,000. As soon as that gets to 80,000, we're going to build that. We're running very, very close to breaking point here on our cash, but it's going to be a slow start given that we're the industrialist. We are the industrialist, aren't we? I can never remember. It's either the engineer or the industrialist. I think it's the industrialist. No, it is the industrialist. No thinking about it. Guaranteed. Well, we got a train coming back with people and mail. That is lovely. I mean, to be fair, I don't know what they're going to take beyond people. This might be a case for our first passenger only line because they both have the same basic goods. Yeah, do you know what? We're gonna backtrack a little bit and we're gonna change you to be passenger only. Do that. It might be a good idea to put our express line on there then. With a dining car and a mail car. Let's do it. Yeah. There we go. He's being serviced at the moment. Obviously we're going to have to wait for that research. But yeah, there's nothing else he's going to take. We'll make as much money as possible trying to run that as an express. Brilliant. I don't like that Le Havre is on the decline there. That's a little bit upsetting. But we might be able to buy these for something quite cheap. Or not. No, just ignore that. Just ignore that. I would like to start making money from these as our money kicks up there a notch or two. How are we doing down here? Nantes is doing okay. Le Mans is doing fine. We're keeping up with the Kardashians down there. I don't know why that popped in my head. Never watched it. Right. Express. Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's get us, what is this? A Sterling. Sounds very British, doesn't it? Get in there. Our next stop then is for a much better mixed loco, which will be the class 121. We could also go down this way for a slightly... Is that a better express? That I don't understand. Maybe. We might have to look at the stats of that. Anyhow, this loco up here can be our super duper fast one. Hopefully. Let's see if we can replace him. Yes, yes. Okay, I love him. It's only going to cost us 21 to replace him. Get on. Oh, please be power. You're not. You're not. I'm not interested in you then. Let's have a look at our new train, shall we? Let's take a look. We just brought him as I click off it. That's fantastic. We want, not ride along, centre on train. Let's have a look. Well, oh, grand. You're just pressing all the things now. You ruined it. No, what are you doing? Don't duplicate, man. There we go. It's middle mouse button. I panicked trying to look at it quickly. Oh, he looks beautiful. She, he. I'm going to say he because it's Sterling. Because the first thing that comes to mind is Sterling Moss. Or the first person that comes to mind is Sterling Moss. Conductor, you are kind of perfect, aren't you, for this train? Yeah, you're going to be 13% on mail, is that? Beautiful. Get in there. 13% extra mail? Oh, we're not putting him on the train, are we? We need to do that. Conductor, get on. Beautiful. Where's our train? Let's get back to this. I do like this train. I do like that a lot. Look at that giant wheel in the middle. That's amazing. He doesn't look impressed. Although he's maintained... Oh, okay. He's got a shovel in his hand. He's the one who's going to be dumping the coal into the boiler. That's brilliant. I love it. Let's get on board quickly. I know. Look at our speed. We're like super fast. 61 miles an hour. Okay, we have our first dedicated express train there. Brilliant. Do we have enough money? Now, it's going to cost us a bit. I do want to start this going into here. Another conductor. Well, our mixed services can be running conductors, can't they? They can be running both conductors and they can be running a security guard, yes. And so that's mail / passengers and freight. Well, and it will stop or reduce the chance the AI will successfully do anything naughty to our trains. So we can see at a glance which trains are taking mixed goods, as they are the 3Bs. So let's get you a conductor on. Get on there. There we go. Lovely. There'll be a bit of extra money. He's got mail on there, as well as freight. All these little things are going to help. It's just little bits of extra money that all add up. Yes, connection bonus. Is that within our territory? It absolutely is, and we've got to do that by August. It is a bit of a price, isn't it? You're offering us 120,000 for what is going to be an absolute fortune to get through here. Not sure that's good. Although, yeah, just click on this and then click on that and let the game sort it out. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Get a station on there first, man. We can do a small station, though. Ooh, look. No, I've seen it. Get a small station. Dupu. Log it. I'm not even going to attempt these names. Right then, let's see how much it is. Because if we scoot around this side here, it's not going to be too bad, is it? We might even be able to buy the logging facility. Who knows? Yeah, do you know, it's not... As long as it... Get in, and then we'll sort it out after that point. If we go that side... Well, that isn't too bad, is it? It'll be free. For a zero gradient on there. Because we'll get the money from it. Do that. There we go. Didn't cost us a penny. Apart from the station. Can we buy this? Before we start... We can. Just do it. Get it. Right, so we got that. We'll dump our funds a little bit. But we can at least... there's no reason for us to not now run a freight train into Le Havre. It's going to take me a while before I'm comfortable saying them, like second nature style. But I am giving it a go. Right, set up line. You're going from there to Le Havre. I'm not even going to go for that one. Not passengers and mail only. Freight only. We're going to go with a fairly once we've got the money. It's more income. Ooh, do I want to? Do you know, hold that thought. No, yes you do, you silly man. You just literally purchased it. Where are you? Where's that new line? Does it not count now? Can we just click new line again? Alright, let's do it again. There to there. Right, freight only. Of course you want to make use of the factory you've just brought. Get on. There, brilliant. Look at all those gold coins we're collecting there. That's what I'm going to say. Those francs. This is all money for us, both ways. Love it. Let's get us a supply tower on, shall we? Ooh, actually, what are we doing? Wouldn't mind connecting that one too. And this. In fact, we just got to connect all the things. Do one thing at a time. Let's get us a supply tower on here at the very least. Just there will do. Just fine. We're going to need another maintenance. I'm kind of putting all of our maintenance yards in the cities. That seems the best bet to start with. Eventually, I will just put them everywhere. We could maybe upgrade this. I've not really seen any need for it. They're pretty much spaced out, aren't they? Are we still collecting... Oh, look at that. It's absolutely chock-a-block. That might be because Le Mans is level 2. Can we afford something like that? Oh, absolutely not. Did you see that? 851,000. No, I don't want these guys. I just want power. I just want all the power. I don't know. I just want all our trains running as fast as possible. Okay, we've got this bit starting. Once this train drops its first load off, we should see a little bit of stability here. I mean, they are already getting it, though. That's sad. That is sad. Right. Okay. Maybe not, then. Well, they don't need... They do need pigs. Do they need pigs? Yes, they do need pigs. Are they getting... Well, yeah, they're getting plenty. But it would be nice if we're the ones taking it. I know I said I'd run this one. That... Where is it? Down to here eventually. What is this? Research for 4 years on the move. Challenger expedition successful. Oh, okay. The HMS Challenger has returned from its circumnavigation of the world to Portsmouth. The roughly 70-metre long corvette has departed 1872. Wait, what? The roughly 70-metre long corvette has departed. Yeah, I'm not reading that. I can't. No. Right then, let's get back to logs. Was I reading that wrong? I don't know. What is this? Saltworks. Yeah, do we need that yet? I don't think we do we? Not for a long, long time. Salt. 83,000. We want to be getting up there, don't we? We have to super concentrate on this. This is supplying a lot of bread, though. And both of those going to... In fact, they've got quite a bit, don't they, of pastries for export. We could have another direct line. Do you have... Well, I mean, they're going to go here. However, they're not going to pass freight along. What do we do that? It's kind of screaming out for like a depot here. Not a depot, a warehouse. Bit pricey to get a warehouse in there. I'm almost tempted to have a direct link going up to there. But I'd much prefer this to be double tracked before we do that. How much would it cost to connect this one? Probably not much. We'd only need a small station. We do want it to come down here though, but we also need the income to be able to buy the actual building when they grow, which again is going to lead us to bringing cloth down into there. That might be an idea. That's a long old run though, isn't it? Well, shall we see? Well, we can build it and make sure we've got the money before we head up there. That's not how that works, is it? We've done it again. Right, let's get us... because we can start with these small train stations, can't we? I don't really want to go through the mountain. Just go there. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how much it's going to cost to head down in the middle of this... Or down this valley, I should say. Obviously. Oh, yeah, it's not too bad, is it? I saw a 0 there. There you go. But why don't you just connect it up? Ooh, that's risky. Where do we join in here? We could join in there. How much is that? It's got a 1% gradient right there. I'd rather you didn't, but oh yeah, that's going to be tricky. No, there we go. 0. About you. 0 as well. All right. We'll get that sliding round a little bit so it's nice. We could have them join in here and make extend the passing loop, as it were. So we're slowly double tracking it. That's literally how much money we've got. Do you know what? Let's make a start. We're broke again. That's going to be the story of the episodes until we're making enough money that we can't spend it in time, which I feel we're going to be quite a long way away from. However, perseverance. And do we risk deleting this just yet? It's a little bit risky, isn't it? I wouldn't mind connecting. I don't know why I just didn't connect it up, to be fair. Can we just delete back from there and actually connect that up? Because we'll get the refund. There we go. That's fine. Brilliant. Now, how much would this cost to double track past it? I would like a little bit of... There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. We're making advancements, and then if we'll have to wait, get some money. How much was it? Can't remember. 70. Oh, there we go. Done. We got our first crazy junction in, although it doesn't really do much at the moment. A little bit like a siding, isn't it? But we're going to delete this section very shortly. In fact, we can probably afford to, at the risk of this going horribly wrong, we can oh, what you done? Oof. That was fortunate. Forgot there was a supply tower on there. That way, we're also making use of the supply tower. Yes. As he says that he forgot there's a supply tower on there. Right. let's get the signals in, shall we? And these should be fine. Just to manually do these. How are we doing? Why are they white? What's going on there? That's weird. Oh, I think I saw that in the patch notes. I'm going to have to maybe install the beta and stop those uglies from happening. That's a bit weird, isn't it? I don't know what that's all about. Anywho, it has been fixed. We could probably, you know what? Since you get a full refund, yes, you get a full refund for these. Let's tidy this up a little bit now, and put it about halfway. There we go. Lovely. Okay, I'm not sure about those white signal things going on there. That is different. Oh, I see. They've got the highlight flag set, even though you're not highlighting them anymore. Excuse me? Le Mans cannot be reached. Why can't you be reached? You can, can't you? What have I set up wrong here? Is this... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What have you done? What have you done? Have we got a gap in the track that I'm not seeing? I don't see any reason... If we go to signals, I don't see any reason that can't be reached. That should be fine, right? I can't see any reason that can't be reached. What am I missing here? Do we have a rogue signal somewhere? No, I honestly... I can't see anything. Is that bugged? Help, guys. I've broken my map. No, you're broken. You're all sorts of broken. That's going that way. That is right. That is going that way. That is right. I can't see any breaks in the track. Can you? That's fine. That's going that way. That should be fine as well. What on earth? I'm stumped. I am stumped. This looks like everything should be on the correct side. Oh dear. Right, guys. I am going to leave it there and try and figure that out before the next episode, because that's not what I'm going to spend the rest of this doing. So we're going to pause it and we're going to leave it paused, and I'm going to try and figure out what's going on. Probably install the beta, which has some fixes. I might just be missing it. I might just be missing it. We'll leave it on track building, and I'll show you the junctions. Alright guys, quick edit. Literally, as soon as I stopped recording, I fixed it. I deleted this section of track and rebuilt it. And I deleted that section of track and rebuilt it. Haven't changed it. Haven't even left the game yet. So there we go. It's fixed. We can all stop scratching our heads now. It's all done. Don't know what was up with it. There might have been some rogue gap in the track. Anyhow, all fixed. Given that, should we get on board our now working train? And we'll end how it's supposed to end. And that is with a train ride as we accumulate some money. Let's get on board. I am happy now. Oh, thankfully, we got there. So let's get on board. Let's get on board. There we go. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm no longer going to go and scratch my head. We have a train service again. And we're going to connect up the rest of the industries and try and make these two towns grow. We're running out of time. We've got 3 years left, or 2.5 years. Well, it's the end, isn't it? So yeah, about 2.5 years. So until next time, guys, take care.